Yeah, it's great to see supporters back, and terrific comeback from Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer mentioned it there, that it's they've conceded the first goal in all 5 away games that they've played this season and won them all, which is a record in itself. Today's, though, was very much about the substitutions, wasn't it, Tim?
Yeah, it was. It was a tale of two halves because West Ham, firstly, deserve a lot of credit. You know, the front three, you've got Fornals, Haller, Bowen, fantastic. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves a lot of credit with the substitutions, because to say the tippy-tappy football in the first half and to see that, and second half to make the subs, Bruno Fernandes,
What a player.
he's the main man. Marcus Rashford.
Not bad either.
Later on, Mata comes on, but straight away they're involved in the play. Rashford giving them width, Pogba here, Bruno's behind making the runs. But it's just so much more room on the pitch for them, and it's just a little play here now, the creativeness. And Rashford with the 1v1 situations, this bit of skill, drop the shoulder, side netting. It just gave them a whole different dynamic. You know, this is Bruno Fernandes running the channels, composure, dribbling the ball inside. And you could say, what a strike. Yes. You know, already an assist after being on. Little flick, little back heel. It just seemed like Manchester United had more composure, relaxed, and what a strike. That's instinctive. For a play of Mason Greenwood, playing more central, and a pass like this to open defenders up, Marcus Rashford should finish. But it's great because Ole has to make these decisions with taking off Cavani, taking off Van der Beek, and it paid off because it was a big risk at a time when, you know, people will be asking questions. But look at this. It's all about Bruno Fernandes. And this is all the 3 subs. Pogba here plays the ball in, no look pass, round the corner, and Mata. It's so hard to leave these sorts of players, you know, not in the squad, and you get your reward with the finish. First half, Man United had 3 shots. Second half, 12 shots. It says it all. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic performance from those 3. You also enjoyed the performance of Pogba, who probably played more in the role that he does perhaps for France with Fred being out.
Yeah, he was asked to play that role, and he was terrific. He showed so much variation in his game today, which impressed me most. You know, the creative side, the creativity he has, which we know he's got, but also the defensive element to a game, which, you know, he's been criticised for. Look at this, the amount of touches. This is Paul Pogba at his best. Most touches in the game, demanding the ball, making things happen, and especially in a first half where Manchester United were poor, he was the one trying to drive his team forward. He always takes responsibility with his passing. This is where he was playing, right-hand side, next to McTominay, Van der Beek, a little bit higher up in the Fernandes role, which didn't quite work. This is the type of pass we know he can do. Cavani in there in the channel. And when his confidence is up, he sees all the pictures. You know, he's got every pass in the bag. The game intelligence today was great. When to go forward, when to stay back, winning tackles, winning challenges, 50-50s, which we don't see too often from him, that part of the game. But in this position, he's got to do that. Under pressure, nice and strong, quick feet. And this is something that really impressed me today. Talking about the intelligence to go and help his centre-halves. They've got powerful headers of the ball. Helps your defence. Look at that for a pass. Exquisite. Yep. And when he's in this type of form, he gives United a different dimension. Winning headers in his own box off corners, exactly what you want from him with his physical presence, and getting you out from defensive positions, getting you up the pitch, and decision-making on his passing. And as the game grew, he grew. But big moments define games. 1-0 down, yes, the subs would come on and make a difference. You need someone to get that goal, to get your confidence up and get you back in the game. That is a sensational goal.
Worth seeing again.
just technically perfect. And Pogba playing like that gives Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a real headache moving forward, and a good one.
Yeah, no, exactly. David Moyes was not happy with that goal, though, and he may have a point. He thought the ball was out of play. He was stood on the touchline. He could see very clearly. We've got a little bit of technology for you. There's David Moyes has already got his arm up. There's
you could just see there, Gary, the linesman wasn't actually looking up.
And there we go. By this, we obviously put the ball there just to please David Moyes. But no, apparently that is pretty accurate. And he's got a point. The linesman's missed it. And I suppose VAR haven't necessarily got that kind of technology, so they couldn't change it. And but then it would have robbed us of that goal. But West Ham fans won't give a jot about that.
It's difficult. It's difficult to blame anybody for that one. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Although, you know,
the linesman stood on the line.
Yeah, but he's already got.
That won't put David Moyes' mind at rest, that picture.
Yeah,
It'll make it
not
worse.
at all. OK, we'll move on.